What if the entire world you live in is a lie, and everyone around you is too deep in the program to even notice? 90% of people are sleepwalking. Their eyes are open, but their minds, caged. They wake up, go to work, scroll, obey, never questioning the script. But then there's the 5%, the ones who feel the glitch, the ones who know something is off. They're trying to wake up the rest, but there's a problem. The 1%, the puppet masters. They can't have the sleepers waking up, so they unleash the other 4%. The trolls, the gatekeepers, the fact checkers. Their job, mock, silence, dismiss. They don't fight with guns. They fight with algorithms, propaganda, and fear. And here's the darkest part. The 90% defend their chains. They laugh at the ones trying to free them. They call the truth a threat. They protect the prison that keeps them small. So if you've been losing friends, if no one understands you, if the world feels insane, maybe you're not crazy, maybe you're just awake. And if that's true, what are they so afraid of? You be the judge. If you're awake, you already know what to do. Hit the link in our bio and join our free underground newsletter. Is a conspiracy theory just critical thinking with a bad PR team? They tell you to trust the experts, but which ones? The ones on their payroll? The ones who read the same script every night on every channel? We've been trained to see questioning as dangerous, to treat curiosity like a disease. The second you ask why, they call you crazy. The moment you notice the pattern, they say you're seeing things. But isn't that what critical thinking is? Connecting dots that aren't connected for you? History is full of theories that were mocked before they were proven true. The Gulf of Tonkin, COINTELPRO, MK Ultra, all dismissed until they couldn't hide them anymore. Maybe the real trick isn't proving a conspiracy exists. Maybe it's making you too afraid to ask. So, is a conspiracy theory just critical thinking? You be the judge. If you are awake, you already know what to do. Hit the link in our bio and join our free underground newsletter.
Who's winning in this economy right now?
The rich. Guys like me. You know, we have gone from having 93 billion, top 400, in 1982 to having 2.4 trillion, 25 for 1. People who, it becomes a more and more specialized market economy. It was an agrarian economy a couple hundred years ago. Very hard, you know, to get 20 times the wealth of the next guy because you were a little bit better farmer. But if you're better at some skills now, you can become incredibly wealthy at a very young age, not because you earned the money to build one steel mill and then saved it to buy another steel mill. So you get the capitalized value of an idea.
In 17th century London, trusted goldsmiths started to take in people's gold coins, promising to look after them for a small fee. In return, they would give the customer a piece of paper, a promise note, that allowed them to retrieve their gold at any time. The key to this piece of paper was that the customer could go to any goldsmith in any town and claim back that exact amount of gold. The paper itself had no intrinsic value, but it became as good as gold. The notes were so convenient that people started simply exchanging them to buy and sell things. The goldsmiths realized that most people weren't actually coming to retrieve their gold, and so they started loaning out fake promise notes to customers. This was fake money that didn't actually come out of their gold supply. If we replace the goldsmiths with banks and the promise notes with digital money, we have today's system of money. When the 17th century goldsmiths started handing out fake money, it had a profound effect on the economy. And so a constant flow of new money is crucial in our current system. But how is this actually done? We think of banks as places that store our money and keep it safe, but that's not really what's going on.